I mean, you guys know that you can never have too much highlighter.
I want to be a glowy bitch.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today we are going to be doing this makeup look with the Too Faced Enchanted Forest palette. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with these palettes, but Too Faced releases a palette for Sephora and they also release a different palette for Ulta for the holidays. So I got the palettes that they released for Sephora. This year they had two different ones. They had the Foxy Neutrals palette and then they had the Unbearably Glam palette. So today we are doing a look with the Foxy Neutrals palette. So if you like this look or if you're interested in the palette, wondering whether or not it's worth your money, keep watching. And thank you again for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and tune into my next one. The first one that I have is this Enchanted Beauty Unbearably Glam set. So this comes with the eyeshadow palette, the travel size Better Than Sex mascara, and a highlighter and blush duo. The other set is called the Enchanted Beauty Foxy Neutrals, and it also comes with the eyeshadow palette. It comes with the mini size of the Damn Girl mascara and then also a highlighter and blush palette. And it couldn't be complete if I didn't get the Christmas Snuggles and Melted Kisses liquefied lipstick set. So here is the palette. This is what it looks like. Here are the colors. I mean, to be honest, none of these colors really stand out to me very much. None of them really seem like super unique. Here is the highlighter blush duo. I did already put on all of my face makeup, my foundation and powder and concealer and contour, blush, highlighter. I'm gonna start with this fluffy kind of big brush right here. This is the Morphe M441. I'm gonna use this Jingle color right here. I'm gonna take this color called Chimney and I'm gonna go in with this Morphe M506. These brushes are from the James Charles x Morphe collaboration. So yeah, these brushes have been really good. I use them like every single day and I really like them. With this color, I'm going to just kind of apply it more directly in the crease, but not really spread it around as much as the other color. I really like this color Last Christmas, so I think I'm gonna go into that color next. I'm gonna go in again with the Morphe 506. I'm gonna go in with this color Oh What Fun. It's like a more light pink color. And I'm gonna use this flat brush. This is the Morphe M124. Next, I'm gonna go in with this color Better Not Pout. This is a really old brush. You won't find this in any store. This is from Mary Kay. Do people even use Mary Kay anymore? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. There are these two colors in here that I really love. One is Cookie Butter and one is Lady Bells. So this is Cookie Butter and this is Lady Bells. Lady Bells seems more like a glittery color and then Cookie Butter is more like just a shimmer. By the way, I don't know if you guys have tried Cookie Butter. The kind I always get is from the brand Biscoff, but Cookie Butter is, it looks like peanut butter. It comes in like a jar like peanut butter, but it's tastes like cookies. And if you've never had Biscoff cookies, they are so freaking good. You have to try them. They're life-changing. I'm gonna take that color Chimney, which was that like orangey, dark tan, not dark tan, but it's like like a tannish, orangish color. And I'm just gonna plop it like under my bottom eyelashes. I feel like the pink isn't really standing out that much, so I'm gonna take this little bit more brighter pink color called Elfed Up, and I'm gonna use my finger because the pigment always comes out a lot better when you use your finger. It just usually stands out a lot more. I'm gonna take Last Christmas. I'm just gonna put it here, kind of blend everything in, bring everything together. Okay, now I'm gonna take this cookie butter because I just have to use it. I mean, I don't even know if it really goes with the look, but I have to try it. So this is what it shows up like on my finger. I do just want to brighten up the center a little bit, so I'm gonna take some of this Better Not Pout, which was that like cream color, and I'm just gonna put it like in the center a little bit. Now I'm gonna take Lady Bells, that's that glittery color, glittery gold. I'm gonna start in the center and just kind of see what it looks like. Ooh, that's very glittery. Okay, now the glitter, that does give you a lot of fallout. So that is one downfall, but I'm pretty sure with any glitter, it's gonna do that. Now, really quick, I just want to kind of touch up like the edges. So I'm gonna go back into Chimney and just kind of like touch up this kind of like V that I have going on out here. Really quick, I'm gonna grab my eyeliner in the color brown because I think it's fitting for this look. After all, this is called the Foxy Neutrals palette. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is kind of just start at the end and go up into a wing, then kind of go down a little bit and just kind of round it out. I don't go like all the way up like some people. I don't know. I like it to look a little bit more natural. And I don't usually do that. Then I just kind of take it in a little bit and I don't go all the way. And I just kind of stop like maybe right here, but I just try to make that part really thin and just really keep the focus on the edge. Then I go in on the bottom, just a little bit on the outer edge. And just in case you've never heard of eyeliner, it's from Kylie Jenner, so it's just her liquid eyeliner. And if you've never used liquid eyeliner, I would highly recommend it. Some people are intimidated by it just because it can be messy and it does take some getting used to using it before you feel comfortable, but it is so much easier than an actual pencil. It just literally glides on and it's super easy. I already curled my eyelashes earlier today, so I'm just gonna go right in with the Damn Girl Mascara. This is what the wand looks like. It is very chunky. Since I used this. I forgot how much I liked it actually. I do have highlighter on already, but I do kind of just want to try this out and just kind of see. It's not mind-blowing or anything. Looks kind of like some that I already have. It is kind of like a pinky color. So I'm gonna go in with my highlighting brush and I'm just Actually, this looks really nice. When it actually comes out on the brush, it stands out a lot more than I thought. Kind of want to try the blush. I mean, the blush is a little light. I usually don't use blush this light. Yeah, that looks nice. Last step, we're gonna do the lipstick. So there are these 4 colors in here. Hot Toddy. It's like a mauve-y kind of color. This is Candy Cane. That is very extremely red. This is Sugar Cookie. I think this is the one that I'm actually gonna try today. And then this is Caramel Apple. So this looks like another color that I will probably like. It's like a very neutral kind of reddish, brownish color. For my lip liner, I'm using the MAC lip pencil in the color Spice. This smells really good. Gosh, their lipsticks always smell so good. Yeah, I mean, I like it. It is a really neutral color, and I think definitely without the lip liner, it might be a little bit too plain. So this is the final look. I like it. I don't know that I'm really blown away by the palette, to be honest with you guys. I do have Too Faced's holiday palette from last year, so I just thought I would show it to you guys and we can compare the differences. This is last year's palette. It's like a little gingerbread house kind of theme. I definitely think the palette is cuter. I definitely thought the theme was cuter. I mean, this is last year and this is this year. I don't know, it's just, they didn't really put as much into it, I feel. I just think, I don't know, this is just cuter to me. So it was a little house, like, this is the palette, this is the top piece, and then this is like the front of the house right here. That is so creative and so cute. So last year I was just like blown away by this. I had to have it. So now let's look at the colors. These were the colors from last year. And I think there are a lot of diverse colors in this palette. I mean, let's compare it to this year's. And I think maybe the difference is that this year they split it up and they did like a few different palettes, but even still, I mean, I don't know, guys. I just feel like last year's palette was a lot more creative, just had a lot more different colors. I loved last year's palette. I really don't know that this year's palette stands up to last year's. Yeah, I think last year is definitely a win. Last year they also did a separate little glitter palette. Sorry, this is like really dirty, but they had, I think this was like a contour and a highlight, or I'm not sure. But these were 4 glitters, the eyeshadow glitter, and then this I believe was contour. I'm not sure about that, but yeah. That is really cute, and I mean, this year there's only one of the glitter. There's this Lady Bells, which it kind of looks like last year's Miss Kringle. I don't know, let's compare the two. This is this year's. Let's check out last year. This is last year's. This year's. So, I mean, it's really similar. I just think that for the money, you got a lot more in last year's palette. This was the blush and contour and highlighter palette. So obviously I used the crap out of those. I really did like those. This year, so here's the blush. It's more of like a pink, and I feel like this is more of like a more neutral kind of like pinkish mauve color, which I prefer that one. This one, I don't think that I would probably use this because I just don't really use pink blush very much. Creative name though, Here for the Hose. That is definitely why we're here. We are here for the hose. Overall, I definitely prefer last year's palette. Do I recommend buying this year's palette? I mean, I don't know. That's really like a preference. I mean, in reality, when I looked at this year's palette, I knew like last year's palette was a lot better. Did I still want this year's palette? Yeah, because pretty much you slap some Christmas pictures on the outside of something and just tell me that it's Christmas themed, and I will want it because I'm obsessed with Christmas. I'm obsessed with the holidays. I'm obsessed with Too Faced, so it really doesn't matter if the palette might be worth it or not. I am still going to want it, and I'm still probably going to buy it. But if you really, if you have last year's palette and you're asking yourself, do I need to buy this year? I would say no. I don't think that you really need to buy this year's palette if you have last year. Or if you're asking yourself, you know, I really want a good palette. Is this the palette that I should buy? I would also say no, this isn't really like, I mean, nothing in this palette really stands out to me much. I think the colors are kind of basic. They're very muted, and again, yeah, this is a neutral palette. It's supposed to be a neutral palette, but after having last year's palette, I just really, there's nothing special about this, to be honest. Sorry, Too Faced, I love you, and I'm sure you won't see this video because hardly anybody watches my videos. But yeah, I go hard for Too Faced, but this palette just really didn't impress me. So I would say if you're not sure, if you're on the fence, pass. You don't need to spend your coins here, sis. Save your coins for a better palette.